What's up guys, welcome back. Kratos today from God of War Ragnarok. I'm doing him with the Valkyrie gold armor. I've done a normal Kratos. I can't tell the difference if there's any difference between Ragnarok Kratos and the original. So I didn't just want to draw him again. I thought I'd do him a little bit different this time. So the Valkyrie armor looks cool. So let's give this a go. I'm on a landscape page. Use a pencil eraser, hit pause if we go too fast. Center point of my page about here. We'll come up. We go over to the right hand side. And we go diagonal for his eye, and then across and down. Right? We got his tear duct in here. Not that he uses it. Right? But then this goes down, around the bottom, and back up. So then his iris, just a sort of a half circle coming down from top of his eye there. Thicken up maybe his top eyelid a little bit. He does have quite dark eyes. Make this maybe some eyelashes just there. So inside here we got his pupil, basically just coming down from the center. Get it as circular as you can get it. Right, so he frowns quite heavily, right? So his eyebrow, well, yeah, we'll give him a big, thick sort of frowning line, right? And this becomes the eyebrow, sort of hairy, sort of spiking. Goes down. Back this way somewhere, right? And then the inside of that, so we got like some hair here, say, but then it goes this way, right down there. And then we got like some, an eyelid line, right? That comes like right across top of his eye. Down there, right? So it's all sort of dark, and then it's a bit wrinkly on the side here, so we've got like some wrinkles and stuff because he is an older gentleman, or at least he looks older anyway. Right, and then eyelashes along the bottom, so he's got this kind of just eyelash line just there, dots really, and dashes really small because your bottom eyelashes are real tiny. And then maybe some like bags underneath his eyes. Just light lines like that. Right, so we go over and do same thing pretty much. You want to make his eyebrows hairy, you can. Same thing pretty much over to the other side. So eye width. So the width of his eye will fit in between both of his eyes. We're standard human proportion, realistic. So it's an eye width across. And then that's where you place the eye. So there to there is about an eye, right? Tear duct to tear duct is about the whole width of his eye. Okay, and then tear duct in here. And then bottom eyelid comes around. So you got the shape for the eye. Tear duct in there. It's quite small eyes. So, right, so we'll do sort of same thing again. So we'll just thicken this up. You're just copying the other side now. Doesn't have to be exact because everyone has an eye that's like one eye smaller than the other. Okay, and then iris. Around there. And then pupil. Just in the middle. Get it as circular as you can. Okay. So eyebrow frowning pretty heavily. So we got like another sort of frown line here. And then this eventually goes this way. He's got a scar here, but Looks like he's got the eyebrow covers it a little bit, so. We go back the other way. You get hairy there at the front as well. You can do some texture if you want it. And again, so we got like another sort of eyelid line that comes off, sort of just follows the top down here, and then like some wrinkles. Coming down around his eye, and then we got his bottom eyelash line there, and then some bags underneath his eyes as well. Okay, so his nose. So we got a line that comes across the middle of the nose there, and then he's got quite a defined bridge of his nose, right? There, and then comes down. Same on the other side. Really long sort of nose. Like that first, and then there's like some lines just in here. So his nostrils, so you got one here, and then one on the other side. And then these are joined together by this real pointy sort of nose that he has. You can thicken up the nostrils, just add a bit of shadow to them. And then the skin for the side of his nostrils just here. Like so. You don't want to do much more than that really for the nose. He does have like big dark circles under his eyes. Right, so he's got a big beard, right? So you can't really see much of his mouth. You can see his bottom lip. But this dude is mostly beard. So coming down from his nose, we'll start with the beard, right? So we'll go sort of hairy, spiky line down like this, just to get us started. Keep going. So just all the way down like this, right? It's kind of like a mustache part here that comes down from his top lip, right? So this goes over the top lip. You can put some texture. Like that. And then you can see his bottom lip in here. And like a little bit of his top lip maybe. But it's mostly just beard in there. It's in the bottom half of the beard. So I'm using sketchy zigzag lines. You could do a solid line if you wanted, if you don't like doing sort of sketchy stuff. Okay. And then he's got this massive beard that starts like over here, right? So it's that's the side of his face there. Right? And then it goes, sort of follows his cheekbone from like right up here. So it goes like in to there. Big Santa Claus beard. into there, right? And then this is real square, and then it goes in. So all the way down. And then texture. As much as you want. Right, like so. And then we got like some more sort of wrinkles and stuff on his face here. A line coming down just from the side of his nose. Cheekbone line maybe. You know, he's a battle-weary chap. Like that, right? So then at the top of his beard, his ears go out and around, right? So just out like so, down to there. Out around down to there, and then you can add some ear lines just inside. And then top of his head. So your eyes to your chin, right? So he's a real long beard, but his chin is probably here. It's just if you want to check proportions. So like say eyes to nose, about the same as nose to chin. So his chin's about there. So nose to bottom lip, about the same as bottom lip to chin. So say your chin is there. Then eyes to chin is about the same as eyes to the top of the head. So right, so this to where his chin would be, which I'd say is there where this mark is. Right, there to there, about the same as there to the top of the head. And so you want your eyes to be about halfway between the top of the head and the chin, where his chin would be if he didn't have a big beard. Right, and then you'll just like that, right? So that's about halfway because he's bald. The eyes are halfway normally, top eyelid or the eyes halfway between the top of the skull and the chin on a human, average human male. Female as well, I think. It's pretty much the same. Okay, and then you just draw the bald head. Then temple line just up the side. And then some wrinkle lines along his forehead. Right, and then we will add his scar. So just like this scar line here. And then we'll draw the red lightning sort of shape, right? So I'll just draw it in lightly because it's actually done with red color. But we'll just draw it in light just so we know where it is. Kind of like that, right? Okay, so let's go down and do the armor. So the Valkyrie armor is like crazy detailed. I won't do all the details. We'll get the main shapes in and maybe some little details around the edges. And if you want to do more details, feel free. So let's go. Neck here. The other side of his neck you can just see is sort of trapezius going that way. Because his body's kind of turned away from us a little bit. We got this three-quarter sort of pose going on. So both sides are kind of different to one another. So let's say here, we'll go this side first. So we're going to go around. So it touches the beard. to there. That's like his collar. And we have a big shoulder armor right here, okay? Starting like that, right? And then it goes in around there. And there's this elaborate little section here. And then this will bump over like that. And then this goes up. Around there, and then this will go down to a little bit longer. Actually, this actually goes the whole way down to there. And then there's like another section on that there, and like another edge line or something here. And then there's little sort of patterns inside here, right? So draw some of them. Like that, and then like a spike or something there. It's like edge lines and things. So as well, I won't do all of these, but if you want, you can. And then this has an edge line up the top, like so. You could like break this up a bit. And then we'll just add some more. Like that, right? So the rest of the arm comes down with armor, right? So 2 more plates. This bumps across twice, and then this one comes down to there off my page, but probably bumps back down to there, and then goes off that way. And there is some edge lines and things on this. Some like bolts. Like a line going that way. So you're just trying to decide how much detail you want to do, basically, on all these. Okay, so the other shoulder armor comes out from behind like his neck, right? So and we've got like a lot of these sorts of curved lines that go around from this armor here. We've got a strap that goes down this way. And this strap has an edge and a buckle. Elaborate sort of buckle. Like so. Ridge line there. We just get his other shoulder and then we fill in the details over here, right? So we got another sort of shoulder pad curving down like this, right? It's got an inside line. And then this goes down this way. meets another section like that. And this side is skinnier now than this side, so like we're in 3/4, so this whole width of his shoulder, so say like out, how far out? We'll go out here, and then this will curve itself back in and out to there. Right, so this whole width, say center line to here, is smaller than this, see? This one's wider by about a third. So there to there, and a little bit more. So that to the center of his chin, we'll bring it just to the here, and you make this a little bit bigger. So this one's smaller. That's the main thing to remember, it's skinnier. So then this goes down. We've got like some more of these. Edge lines and stuff on this. Just all these patterns on this. Like some edge again. And then this goes down that way. That's this line, just on the other side. Put a line there. And there's like some lines going this way. Like that. The rest of his shoulder goes in there. This has some sort of an edge. Right, and then inside of his armor here on the outside goes down there. There. There's a couple of edges, and then his chest there. Right, so now we have more armor plating and straps and stuff inside here. So we have another strap coming out this side, similar to this one. You can see less of it. The buckle again. All these curve lines on it, and then the actual strap itself. Edge line. Right, so another big collar line. Then this has an edge like that, and then there's a couple more lines coming down here. Then some like stitching. So, and then we go again. And again. And believe it or not, one more in there. And then we'll just break this. Like that, right? And then there's more armor down here. So we go like this bumping one that goes down like that on the other side of it. Down there. Then we have another layer of armor. There and then here. This goes underneath, and there's like some sections taken out. Alright, and then like a buckle or something coming across here. Like so. And then another bumping sort of section of armor there. Something else coming under his armpit. And these have all edge lines as well. So extra lines. Another one here as well. Right, and then there's got these bolts. And a kind of a pattern. I'll try and draw this pattern thing inside here, right? So it's this snaking sort of symbol, right? So two sort of snakes going around one another. And we'll just break them up into their shapes. So you snake down this way first. I think, yeah. So where does that go? It's hard to see. So like that, right? And then that one goes in there. So then this one will go this way. And of course, where they cross, you know, you'll pick one which is on top and erase the lines. Okay. And then we have some like elaborate ones on the outside here as well. There, and then all these snaking S lines. There's another one inside as well. So, and then some circles here. Something else up here as well. Break this up like that. Okay, so armor is always tedious, right? And there is way more detail on it, but what I'm going to do is just add some textures, dots and scratches and things, right? And maybe like some stains of blood, just to make it look a bit metal. So I'll just do that quick. Right, and then just thicken up some of my edge. Just go over it, darken it up a bit. Right, but I think that'll do. Kratos, Valkyrie armor. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.